Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. In between episodes, I added 2 more matter fabricators. I don't know if I did that last episode, but it doesn't really matter. We have 595,000 millibuckets of UU matter, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be fine. I'm going to be running this in between episodes as well. I have this currently on disabled. Those friggin' stop. Where are you? There you are. Die, please. Can I get a torch here, please? Torch. Give it to me. Thank you. I could use glow balls as well, but you know, it's fine. Okay. So over here, I've added our industrial apiary, and I gave it the open sky upgrade, the humidifier upgrade, lifespan upgrades. I don't know if those actually do anything. And the cooler upgrades. So basically it can run on the inside. I have 2 dragon eggs. I only need 1, but it needs to be on the same level, I believe. And those are just gonna every like 2 point something minutes produce a comb for us. And then up top here on our workshop, I believe it's over here. I set up an export bus exporting mysterious combs. That then gets centrifugally separated into the propolis and the honey drops. And actually, do I have any more honey? I have honeycombs. Yeah, and we can put another storage bus if we wanted to up here, just so we can see our honey drops. If we ever want to do more bees, but I don't think we will. So let's just do that, just because why not? And then it gets put into this sequential fabricator, which crafts the pulsating mesh. So we have 7 total. Which is gonna be a very, 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 very slow production of this, but the amount of cell frames that we're gonna need are gonna be way down the line. We're probably just gonna automate this on demand, so I can say like, craft me 1 resonant cell frame, and it's gonna order it. I don't really think we're gonna have it, so we always have like 16 resonant cell frames in the system or whatever, because of the speed of this. Like right now it made 1 more pulsating mesh, but we'll see if we get a huge amount of pulsating mesh, or enough to at least keep like, let's say 8 cell frames or 16 cell frames on stock. Then we're gonna do that. But we're gonna dive into this packaged auto mod. And I've been collecting some recipes here because it's super easy to just click in the recipe. You can just find create a recipe here and then click it in. And basically this package recipe holder, apparently it's holding 1 of everything. Okay, I don't know why. But I believe you select this, you need 2 of the recipes, and we're gonna need the resonant cell frame. So we can save those. Or do you, hold on, let's get rid of this. I don't know if this will just absorb all of the things. No, so let's do save. Oh, apparently it gets everything. I don't know why. Okay, let's grab packaged auto. I need the unpackager and the packager, and I need to do a little bit of reading and a little bit of tinkering on how these 2 work, because one of them gets 1 package and it unpackages the things and puts them into a crate, and the other one packages things, and it's just I just need to figure it out. So what if can I just delete this recipe? How does one delete recipes? Can I just break this and replace it? There we go. Okay. Cell frame. Let's just get them 1 at a time. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to do that. We're going to save it. So processing 1 resonant cell frame full. And let me just figure out how I make these 2 machines work. So if I understand this correctly, you take a packager, you connect it to a dense ME candy build. You just need to connect it to your ME network, and also an unpackager, and each one gets the recipe, and then the recipe shows up in your network. So we can see we can craft a resonant cell frame full. So we're gonna do next, and we have everything available. I added the crafting of moonstones over here, and it's gonna craft a recipe package, it says. Okay. So that should provide the items into here. There it goes. Okay. So the recipes stayed the same. We can craft a recipe package. And can I use that for something else? Could I just make the recipe package and put it in an unpackager? Okay, the packager will accept items and make them into recipe packages, and the packager will take them and output items into an adjacent inventory. Okay. I mean, this works, and we can set up ender chests, I guess, for each one of these crafts, and we could just add them adjacently over here on the wall, and we can put up an ender chest on top, and this is set on blocking mode, so basically it won't push more items unless this entire thing is empty. So now we need some filters. Well, actually, we just need one filter. Actually, two. So let's get an advanced big item filter. Let's get another one of these going. We need one advanced filter. Not a problemo. Okay. We'll just clear this one. I don't know what it had on it, but you know, we will do that. And here on the insert, we are gonna filter resonant cell frame empty. I believe that is the middle recipe. So we're gonna put that there. And then we need to extract this into, probably it needs to go through, why are we still waiting on this? We're gonna cancel that. Yeah, we probably need to insert it into an interface just to get it emptied. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do interface over here. We're gonna put that here. We're gonna say do not show on interface terminal, and we're gonna say here extract on red always active, insert on red, and on the insert filter we're gonna set up a blacklist, and we're gonna blacklist anything that can be put into here. So basically when I put this here, it's not gonna get extracted out of. So now I hope, can I put this in here? Does that work? It does. Okay. So everything else should be the same. So if I grab my conduit probe and we just copy all of these to be just insert, and I'm gonna do, let's say brown, just so we change the color and we can actually see if the conduit has changed, even though the arrow is gonna turn, but I like doing that in conduit bundles so you can actually see when you're copying. So like that, I wouldn't have noticed, or that, for example. And it's easier if the color changes, you can notice it better. Okay, so that should be everything. And then I'm gonna grab some item conduits. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna say extract on brown always active. So that should put everything in all the spots. And we need to change here the insert to be brown. That should do the resonant cell frame. No. Oh, it put the cell frame here. Okay, so I would need a blacklist filter on all of those. Or actually, no, I just need to do priority higher here. And that should work, I think. So if we grab all of these. And we would have to disable the extract. Okay, it's fine. We'll test it again with another one, but this should work. So that, Lapotron crystal, Endurium gear, structure frame, pulsating mesh. Is that everything? Not enough power. Flux point. And just put you here on top. Oh, not. That's crafting. Nice. Okay, so for the meshes, we have 9 total. So if we request another resonant cell frame, I have one full one from before, but if we request another one, we should see everything work because this guy is going to fill in first. It isn't. Why are you not filling first? Oh, you are. Okay. Oh, I assume it checked if it wasn't the resonant cell frame that it was extracting, but it's gonna check for priority for the filter, at least. So that works. We have automated resonant cell frames. Woohoo! With the resonant cell frame, I think, is it here? Oh, I missed. That's the only thing that I missed. Resonant cell frame. I hope this full one works. I would assume it would. So we're gonna put this here. And put you there. You're gonna craft? No, okay, so not the full one. Will you start charging if I put you in my inventory? You won't. There you go, now it works. Okay, can I do a trash can for energy? Can we put you Output up top. That's gonna empty in a moment. And this is gonna take a moment to craft anyway. Oh, that's empty. Okay, can I just, I think, what's the default state on the cell frame? If I place you down, what is your, oh, that's the full energy cell. Okay, that's just the cell frame full. Ah, I see. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this does start charging in my inventory. Did you complete? No, not yet. It's quite a lot. Yeah, there it goes. Fusion crafting core complete. What? Is that a quest? I think that should be a quest. Probably not have it on. Oh, I do have it unlocked. Okay. Nice. Okay, we can go set this up in another compact machine, which should be cool. I'll do a. I wanted facades. That's what I wanted. So we can do that, and then facade each one of these. We'll have enough. Perfect. Okay. Compact machine walls. I think a stack should cover this. Shouldn't be too difficult to place. Boom. Wonderful. Okay, so this room is kind of done, and we can add more of the recipes. If there's anything in the combination core that we're going to need to craft a ton of, I think mostly is just the resonant cell frames. Can you click here? So that's all the Wyvern armor, the Draconic armor. This we can actually do. That's the creative screen. That's the thing we don't need. Charged Draconium blocks we have on the other one. And I probably would want the Charged Draconium on stock, kind of like I do with the whole expert bus thing. Ultimate control circuits. I think oh, you know what? We can just request Charged Draconium blocks in an interface. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, Anglesite and Benitoite. So this we can actually do. Actually, we can't. We need advanced rocketry, so I need to get into that at some point to get these 3 clathrates. And maybe they're UU matterable later. Probably not, though. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We need the Anglesite and the Benitoite in here. But let's go set up the fusion crafting in another compact machine. Here is the fusion crafting in a new compact machine. I also just do this every time I walk into the compact machine. I bring over a capability adapter, a tunnel that is right underneath there, a smart cable, a P2P tunnel. I go click a P2P tunnel in the ME controller with the memory card, so I have channels over here, and then a dense cable, a wireless access point, and I bring over some dense conduit. I mean, once you have the wireless access, you have dense conduit anyway. But I have the basic fusion crafting injectors. The recipe is basically standard. And all of these recipes are pretty much the same. So we can just do this now. I have made 12 total, so we can have 3 on either side. And we're just going to upgrade those. And that shouldn't take too long to charge. I probably need to disable limit. Maybe these just are slower on the charge. Output 212 FE per tick. Why are you so slow? How much does this take? 256,000 RF a tick. Why are you so slow? So the powering with the cables did work. So I even made it better by adding phantom energy faces down here on the bottom with the cryostabilized flux ducts and flux points on each one of these. So they all have power now. And we can make whatchamacallit, awakened Draconium now. If I add this, this should have a recipe. There we go. I, by mistake, made the wrong grain. I made the grain of physiality. But this shouldn't take too long. And the charging was just, I found it slow for some reason. I don't know why, but it's doing fine. And one thing that I want to show you is you can do a shift right click on these. I believe they're inactive by default. And you can put it on single mode active, which basically means that with an item interface from Applied Logistics, you can quite easily automate stuff like this. And I kind of just want to make 2 sets of this. So we don't really need to worry about it. But if I had these on, if I have this on like inactive mode, if I want to click just one, I would have to firstly spread them out like that. And if I have them on active mode, I can just go around, boop. And that one was on not active. There we go, there we go, there we go. And the 4 charge Draconium, go. So that is gonna make us awakened Draconium. We need the seeds. So that's 4 blocks, not a problem. 2 Wyvern cores and all of that. I'll get that in between cuts here. And we also need the Awakened Draconium Crux. So for that, we're gonna need a bunch of Dragon Hearts, which are UU matterable, so that is fine. Let's just break these down to ingots. There we go. Okay, Awakened Draconium, that's the one we're gonna use for the seeds. And we can put 2 of them here. Awakened Draconium Crux. Wonderful. So let's go over to our Astral Sorcery setup. I will grab all the things that I need to craft the seed, and we're just gonna make it. The recipe is fully set up. We can just shift right click with a resonating wand. We're gonna see where we need to place the nether star thing. And that should craft in any moment now. And to make more of this, we're pretty much just gonna need more Awakened Draconium. And we can do the whole craft with this, but that's gonna waste a not necessarily waste, but use up a Dragon Heart. And we can UU matter Dragon Hearts, which I did, I think like 8 of them in between episodes. But we're gonna need 14 total Dragon Hearts for the Cruxes. And for the seeds, we can just get more Awakened Draconium as we go. So I think I'll just start off with 1 seed. We're gonna let it grow, because each one of these sets is gonna make 3 Awakened Draconium nuggets. So it's gonna be slightly slow in the beginning. But it is what it is. And until we get more Awakened Draconium, because we have how much left? We're gonna basically need to farm up, that would be 9 ingots plus 2, so 11 ingots before we can get another set of seeds. And then we need another Crux as well, so another 9, 10, 11 ingots, so another 22 ingots. So we're gonna see how long that takes with just 1 seed. We could probably, I mean, the time in a bottle will not, we could do the Horologium attuned crystals. For that I would need to set up the thingy again. And then we could plant these on just like regular dirt and make it grow that way. And I think each time you harvest this with a left click, there's a like 5% chance or so you get an extra seed. And I don't know if it works with these tier 6 seeds, if you can duplicate them that way. If that's the case, that could be pretty neat. Hold on, let's do water bucket. Or do we have the growth crystals? Growth? No, we don't. We have growth accelerators. Okay, that's 10 growth accelerators, not a problem. We don't have anything that speeds up growth or acts as a water source. So we're gonna grab a water bucket. Go. And I just want to do a bit of a test. Do I have a hoe somewhere? Hoe. It's giving me one of these. Oh, do these not work? Can I not hoe the floor? Oh, I can hoe the floor. Okay. That works. So let's do that. The Crux. So that should be able to grow. Right? Grow 0%. What if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that was 10. That was 9. Now it's 10. That's growing. And if I punch this, I get the essence. So we would need a... I don't know if this works. Let me do a bit of an experiment off camera. It shouldn't take us that long to get the Awakened Draconium from the garden cloche here. It's making Draconium Essence decently fast. We don't need any growth accelerators or anything weird. I also did that test that said I was going to do, and it kind of failed, and I got nothing out of it, really. Can I put these Dragon Essences? No, I can't. Let's just trash can them. Okay, so what I want to do is have these garden cloches on an on and off switch, and that was very difficult because redstone conduits don't really want to interact with them properly. The only way they turn off is if you, I'm going to need that smart cable, if you depower them, or if you power the block that is in front of it, or the garden cloche directly, which didn't also work with the advanced redstone interface, nor did it work with the basic redstone interface if I targeted the garden cloche directly. It does work though if I target the block and then put redstone on top, and that locks all of these. So they're now empty and not growing, which is really cool. So we can have a controlled environment for the dragon eggs. So I have this set to 50,000, and we're probably never going to use the 3000.7 that we have. But you know, it's all good. And for the nether stars, we're currently filling up this, but we're going to take this nether star here. So if I have those over there, that one would be for that, and then that corner would be for this. So we're going to grab a smart cable here. Don't know why this is facaded. You don't need to be. Give it to me. And then we're going to do a level emitter. We're going to say nether star. And since I have over 200,000, we're going to do 200,000, 200,000, and we're going to emit when levels are above. And then I'm going to give you this, and I need 2 position item filters, or not item, just 2 position filters, and we need to select that block and that block. And we need a bit of redstone to go on top of here as well. And let's just add it around all over the place here, like so. And if we add these 2 here, the garden cloches should turn off very neatly. Wonderful. And we're not producing nether stars anymore until we go underneath 200,000. Then it's going to produce the essence for that part. So that is going to be neutronium. So we're just going to add the... Do we have smart cable here? We don't. I think I only ran it... I'd only ran it the other way. So... dense smart cable. Can I drop in here somewhere? Flux point is preventing. Can I reach? I mean, that reaches. And we have it there as well. You know what? These aren't gonna change anything. And I have the power here, so we're gonna have to do this a little bit differently, but that's okay. So we're gonna put that here, that there. And this is going to be neutronium, so I'm just going to put this guy here and then grab the 2 position filters, and we're going to grab the 2 extra as well that I need. So this one's going to be this and this. And we're just going to add you in here. And then that was the nether star, so over here we need the other one, which is going to be for the Awakened Draconium. And we're going to do that. And that, and I don't know how many blocks or whatever we want to store. I'll just do blocks because we need blocks for possibly making the energy core if we wanted to. So we're going to do that. I don't know how much, 1024 blocks. That sounds good, I guess, for the moment. And this is going to ramp up in production as soon as we get 4 Awakened Draconium blocks, which is going to take a moment because this makes 9 of these make 3 nuggets. So it needs to make 9, 36. Is that the right one? No. Yeah, 36, I think. Yeah, to make 1 ingot, I think. Yeah. And then we need 9 of those, so 9 times that. So it's scaled quite a bit. Okay. So that is all set up. So now I can toss all of these dragon eggs away. Also, I can do void upgrades on these now. So we don't have an issue with tossing things back in the system because all of these storage buses should be on the correct priority, I think. Priority 10. I was breaking some of these, so they might have gotten weirdly prioritized. This one is on 10 though. Nether stars, I think I checked. Wonderful. Okay. So that's awakened Draconium. See, 3 blocks. There we go. Okay, only 1 left to go to get another seed. So I'll just be doing that in between episodes, adding more and more seeds, making more and more cruxes. And I'm not really going to show it in all of the episodes of how many we have now. But I'll update you once we have everything filled up, probably. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me see what else shenanigans we can get ourselves into. I think this is in our reach now. I just need to make a cutting machine from advanced rocketry and then cut up some basic circuits or advanced circuits, so which is advanced circuit plate, which is precision assembler. I need to make a few machines. So I'm going to do that in between episodes, in between cuts here, and we're going to get ready to craft one of these. For the next part of the ultimate crafting table, we need the precision assembling machine and also the cutting machine over here. So that's gonna get us the circuits that we need. And to assemble this, you just take a hollow projector, you sneak right click, select the machine, and then you can right click the floor and it puts it wherever you right click. So if we want to put it like down here, and then you can scroll wheel, I believe, to go upwards. There we go. So you need a layer of machine structure, a layer of kind of machine structure with empty space in the middle and 2 glass. And down here, you need the precision assembler, an input. I put in 2 input hatches and 1 output hatch, and two electric motors over here, or just regular motors, and 2 coils in the middle. And that makes this magical contraption. And to get rid of this, you just punch it and get rid of the blocks like that. So the recipe for the ultimate crafting table I have here. So the advanced circuits, it's a cutting machine with an advanced circuit plate, which is a precision assembler with redstone alloy, intricate circuit board, and silicon wafers. And the silicon wafers are a cutting machine with silicon boule, which is a crystallizer. Oh, another machine we need. Crystallizer. Probably 2 L's. There we go. So circuit, I still have 4 of these circuit boards, so we can make another one of these. I added all the recipes for everything that I needed from advanced rocketry in the system. So we can add one of you and one of you, and that's a crystallizer. And do I need anything else? So that's going to be the silicon wafer, silicon thing. Crystallizer is going to be just silicon. Okay. So let me see, hollow projector, what do I need for the crystallizer? It's a 3x3, so we need the crystallizer here. We need a output hatch, a power input apparently, an input hatch, and then coils. So coil, we can do, I added all the things, but the iridium coil, because I assume this is the best one out of all of these. So we can do like that. And then grab 2 iridium coils. So that should be, oh, another layer. We need a quartz crucible, quartz crucible, quartz crucible, quartz crucible. Okay. Crucible. Okay. Not a problem. 6 would be what I need. Anything else? No, that looks like it's it. There we go. Okay, awesome. So silicon, I'm hoping it does or dictionary. Oh, that's the output hatch, and the silicon's going to drop on the floor. So that, if you give you some power, flux plug, power, and I'm going to need another one, or flux point even, flux point, another one here, power input. There we go. Are you doing your thing? Input hatch, silicon. Speed. Please don't tell me you need to be, you're gonna do the whole thing where this is gonna be or dictionaried with this silicon, which is the silicon ingot, which is how, like, this is only silicon ingots that I can get this from. And that is an electric arc furnace or an alloy smelter or a manufactory with sand. So manufactory. Sand. I'm gonna have to do the thing with, that's gonna make the ingots, right? Yeah. Okay, you do you. I'll take this, turn it into this silicon, and I'll go and OR dictionary this silicon with this silicon. So this should hopefully work. I don't know how I can see this machine working, how I know. Oh. I basically had to push an on button. Okay, will you work with this silicon too? Oh, it does. Okay, I don't need to do this. Okay. That's okay. Cool. So that's making us the silicon bools. Nice. And then we take those in the cutting machine. So I'm going to take 16 of these, input here, turn it on. That's going to make the wafer. Yeah, there we go. Does one of the craft make 4 wafers? Okay, that's cool. And then we take the wafers in the precision assembler with redstone alloy grinding balls. Make me 1 set, because that's going to make 24, which is plenty for what we need. And how many? That's going to turn into the basic circuit, the advanced circuit plate, and then the advanced circuit plate. Oh, we just need 1. Okay, so intricate circuit board. I have plenty of these. So that input, turn it on. Okay, and it's done. Advanced circuit. And I think I need to cut this. Yes. Okay, go. Awesome. Advanced circuits. And that, I think, is it. That's 4 of them. Wonderful. Okay, let's go craft the thingy. And here we are. We shift click. Ultimate crafting table. Huzzah. Quest bragging rights. So I'm going to put it here just because I know this is not going to be the permanent spot because we're going to need to automate it. But basically, we can go into the quest now. Gates, bragging right, claim. And now it unlocks this. So we can do creative RF is the first one here. And then we need creative U, creative fluids, and creative gases. Then we get the creative items. And then we can go into infinity and all of that stuff. And one really cool thing that I saw in comments of, I don't know, somebody else, I think, is that for the creative fluid tank, you make only 3 infinity ingots. Infinity. The infinity ingot requires the ultimate singularity, which is all of these, and then it requires infinity catalyst, which is all of this. So you only need to make 3 of these ingots. And then you make the creative fluid, tank, which only requires ultimate ingots and no singularities, the ultimate catalyst, so nothing really in ultimate ingot forms. But you make this, you actually don't even need 3 ingots. Because you can just make 1 and then melt it down, unless I'm missing something here that requires infinity ingots. Ultimate catalyst is just ultimate ingots, unless the ultimate ingot requires an infinity ingot, but that doesn't. That would be very weird if it did. Do we need it here? No. No, you don't actually need it for anything. Yeah, that's fine. You just make this one infinity ingot, you melt it down, you put it into here, and that's pretty much it. You get infinity ingots. Depending on how much one ingot melts into, because you really need a bucket, unless you can probably just pipe it in using a cable. I think that might work. Okay, that's pretty neat. Alright, this is going to be it for today, so I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.